Hi, welcome to my channel Let It Simmer, and today let's make rum and raisin cake. Let's make the rum and raisin cake starting with some preps. First I'm going to use generous amount of butter in my bundt cake tin. Brush it everywhere. There. Next, what I'm going to do is, here I have some nuts, some pista, almonds, walnuts and cashew nuts. I'm going to just sprinkle it here and there, all crushed, so that it sticks to the butter. There. Now I'm going to keep this in the fridge. Next, here I have 2 cups of flour, regular flour. In that I have added half teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and I have about half teaspoon of nutmeg powder here. I'm going to just sieve it together. I'll keep it aside, and here I have 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1/3 cup of yogurt and a teaspoon of vanilla essence and a teaspoon and a half of vinegar. I'm going to just try and mix it, otherwise oil and yogurt don't mix, they'll remain separate. I have 1/3 cup of raisins. To that I am adding a peg measure of rum. You can use any kind of rum, dark, white, golden. I'm using dark rum. This much is enough to make it yum. And we'll keep this aside. Next, last, here I have a cup and a half of this brown sugar. I'll keep this underneath. To this I'm going to add 4 eggs, room temperature. Next, I will add this mixture, the oil, yogurt, vinegar and vanilla. Now we will whisk this with an electric blender or a whisk till light and frothy. The egg mixture is quite frothy. To this I am going to add in parts the flour along with the nutmeg powder. I'll try to add it in 3 parts and fold gently. Though we have not worked a lot with the egg mix. The nutmeg is already giving out its aroma. Keep bringing it from the sides to the center. Roll your spatula along the walls and then bring it to the center. That's how you mix it. Look at the beautiful color. It's because of the golden sugar that we used. It gives out a beautiful color to the cake. Yeah, last but never the least, we will add all the raisins and the rum. Give it a quick mix. Like someone said, if only this was a smelly vision, you would have got the aroma of this cake batter. Our cake batter is ready. I'll bring the cake tin from the fridge. Yeah. The reason I put it in the fridge was so that the nuts stick to all the walls and the sides of the cake pan. And we're going to pour this. Raisins and all. Now I'll bake this in the oven for 1 hour at 170 degrees. It's a slow baking, but the results are amazing. while the cake bakes, let's make a quick glaze for the cake. Here I have 1/4 cup of butter melting. To that I've added warm water, 1/4 cup again, just mixing it together, and a 1/4 cup of sugar, golden sugar. Stir till the sugar dissolves. This will not take a very long time, it's a quick glaze. To that I'm adding a pinch of nutmeg powder. There, sugar is almost dissolved. Just let it come to a boil. Do this on high flame. Soon this will get a little syrupy consistency because of the sugar. And when it starts boiling, turn the heat down and add a dash of rum. Dark, light, whichever you like, golden. When you boil it like this, the booziness of the rum evaporates, and what you have left behind is a beautiful flavor. The rum, nutmeg and the sugar. Beautiful. This takes about 2 minutes of simmering. This will also give a little syrupy consistency. I'll turn off the heat. The glaze is ready. Beautiful. Look at the color. So beautiful. I'm going to leave it here to cool. And then we'll pour it on the cake. The cake has been cooling on a rack. Let's check. Actually, I've done this test already. Pierce it with a toothpick. It's clean. Now we'll just loosen it with a blunt knife because I don't want to spoil my pan by scratching it. Okay, oh, this is almost loose. The crunch of the dry fruits, lovely. Here I have a cake board. I'm going to put it upside down on this and praying to the cake gods. Yeah. Ooh, beautiful. How beautiful it looks. See how spongy it is. Beautiful. Okay, now we are going to put some glaze on it. For that, I need to poke holes in it. Just randomly, so that the glaze is absorbed all the way through. Look at the dry fruits, how beautiful they are looking here. I think that's enough. The cake is porous enough. So our glaze, we'll just mix it. It has thickened a little, and gently pour over it so that it's absorbed into the cake. Some will flow down, it's okay. Try it. If you like the cake, share the recipe and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.